Okay, today we're going for a drive in the 2023 BMW X1. Now in Canada, we only get the 28i model. So that's going to be a 4-cylinder, 2-liter turbocharged engine with about 250 horsepower. All right, let's hop out, do a walk around of the X1, and then we'll get back in and we'll go for a drive. So 2023 was the first year for the brand new generation of BMW X1. This one is an X-Line package. Now you could hear the doors lock. So one thing I love about this is the proximity locking. As soon as you walk away from the vehicle, the doors lock. And as soon as you walk towards the vehicle, the car automatically unlocks. Now, this is an X-Line package vehicle with the Phytonic blue exterior. So X-Line going to give you the satin aluminum roof rails, the window surround, the mirror caps. You're going to get the aluminum in the side skirt here. These are the base 18-inch wheels. We have adaptive LED headlights at the front. The X-Line also gives you the satin aluminum at the bottom of the bumper, the X-Line front bumper. See the redesigned halos kind of up and around the top there. Now in the back of the vehicle, start the back first. Comfort door access, unlocked. This is the Mocha interior. So it's a Sensatec interior. You do have a little bit of adjustment that you can do on the X1. Pull this right here. You can adjust that back height. Now that is something that even the upgraded X3 and X5 don't offer. Now we have 2 USB-C ports here. Massive panoramic glass sunroof, and the option for all of these seats to come down with that flap. You can pull the seat all the way down if you need to. Trunk space. Tailgate is now fully powered, even on a base model. So no matter what you get, you're gonna get fully powered tailgate. Privacy cover can disconnect up here and come down. You do get a little bit of extra storage down here as well, because there is no spare tire. Pop that up so you always have that deep space. And can bring that back. Let's put the dealer plate on. We'll hop into the driver's cockpit. Once again, thank you to Parkview BMW to allowing the test drive here. If you guys are in the marketplace for a BMW, please come out to Parkview BMW and we'll help you guys out. You can also send me an email down below and I'll help you guys out on the sales side. All right. Interior. Oh, we get this nice opening for iDrive 8 system. How cool is that? Sharp display screens here. Now the X1 interior is like no other BMW. We have unique X1 steering wheel, door panel, handles. All the buttons are unique to the X1. The X1 is the only one with the center console that looks like this. The X1 is also the only one that does not have the iDrive controller and is touch screen only. So you only be able to operate the infotainment through the touch screen. Now this one does have the upgraded open pore wood trim, as well as the Mocha seats in the front are upgraded with the M Sport seats. So M Sport seats would be inside the M Sport package, or for $500 you can put them on an X-Line or a base car. Now, we do have a standard wireless charger that goes right here, 2 USB-C ports, the cup holders, and then right here is your transmission controller, so it's just a little toggle. Engine start stop, let's turn that on. Little toggle here for drive, another toggle for L. So we don't even have sport in this one, we have L. So with this, we have a 7-speed DCT transmission. So dual clutch transmission is very interesting. The only one that BMW makes, and it's for the X1, which is very interesting. Your volume controls right here. Little button here is going to open up this here, and you have extra storage space down there as well. All right, let's hop out onto the road and we'll dive a little bit more into the infotainment system as we're driving. We'll get our first acceleration here, full throttle. Not bad, not bad. A little bit of a delay, like it's not super torquey, but it's got all the power you need if you plan to pass anybody. The turbocharged engine is also fuel efficient, so you should be below 8 liters per 100 kilometers while driving this, unless, you know, you just always drive around in sport mode. Now, one thing with the older BMWs compared to this one is they're trying to go away from physical buttons and move more things into the infotainment screen. So on some of the BMW models, and especially older ones, you'll notice that it has like sport, comfort, eco mode down here. Well, this one we just have my modes is one button, and then once you've gone to my mode, then you can click sport or eco. Now, while they're trying to remove buttons and make everything in the infotainment screen, it does make it so that while you do a lot of things, it's now 2 steps in order to do it. Like, you can turn your climate control up and off. It's always going to be down here for temperature, which is good. Which, to be honest with you, the more that I've used this, the more that it makes sense. Like on the last BMW I had with iDrive 7, you know, I set the temperature, I turned it on automatic, and I really didn't do much besides raising and lowering the temperature. The only other things that I did was like heated seats and heated steering wheel. So it's a little annoying that heated seats, heated steering wheel are in for the infotainment system and they're not still physical buttons, because then it's like you gotta click climate menu and then you gotta click that in order to activate it. Or on the older ones, you can just hit the actual button. The infotainment system is actually not that bad for the climate menu, because really I'm going to keep the fan on low and I'm going to do the temperature there. So it's really not too big of a difference, but for some I can totally understand. Before you had like the buttons right here, you can just click it very quickly. If you like to play with your climate control a lot, then it's a little bit frustrating, because say you're on the map or anything like that, yeah, it can get annoying. And then too, you're like, let's go nav. Standard, you're gonna have standard BMW navigation. It's gonna have real-time traffic info. You're also gonna have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that are wireless, so you're set no matter what. Oh, is the guy going wide? Yep. All right, so we got a red light here, so we're gonna have our first sprint. We'll do it in sport mode because we're in sport. My modes are in sport. Yeah, there's no sport plus. You just have sport. You switch modes here. One thing too is you can customize what you see here. So you have content, which is the map. You can have the directions, radio. It's pretty cool. I feel like map is the best one. If you were in comfort mode, you know, we'll show you that later because I don't want to. Oh, I got 16 seconds. So if you were my modes, you go into comfort mode and then you adjust. You can also do the layout. So you can have this layout, you have this layout, or you can have this layout. Now I like to leave comfort in this layout, because when you go into eco, it's always gonna be this layout. And when you go into sport, it's always gonna be this layout. All right, here we go. Let's do our first 0 up. Full throttle, a little bit of a delay, gets going. This is a nice little sports thing. It's like, you can see the gap between the cars back there just driving normal. So like, it's got that torque and the turbo and the power that if you need to get by somebody, boom, you just put the throttle down and the car will get going. If you need to accelerate up to pass somebody, you have enough power. You know, it's not an overwhelming power. It's an X1. People are buying this. They want cargo space, they want fuel efficiency, and they want comfort with a little bit of sporty handling. And that's what BMW has to offer here. Going over pothole bumps, suspension handles pretty good. It's going to be the comfortable suspension. If you get the sport package, you get the adaptive suspension, which would go stiffer while you're in sport mode. But the suspension is pretty good. Now, the X1 only has one braking system. There is no upgraded M Sport brakes for the X1 now. Yeah, I mean, you're still feeling the road. It's still small. It's like our BMW's entry model X1. Well, it's not as comfortable as an X5. Handles pretty good though. I like the cornering. And brakes work good. It's pretty good around this corner. Yeah, it's nice. During that acceleration there, I could start to feel the front wheel drive a little bit. The all-wheel drive system does a really good job. You don't know where the power plant is. All other BMWs are going to be, almost all of the BMWs are going to be a rear wheel drive biased engine, where this one is a front wheel drive mounted. So unless you need the traction, it's going to be 100% front wheel drive all the time. If you need traction, then it sends up to 50% to the rear. But you don't really notice it. One thing with front wheel drives I notice is like the torque steer at the front. Don't notice that here. I don't like that. It's good. Yeah, it's pretty good. You're buying an X1 for a good price, decent power plant, good handling, and decent cargo room, and you get all of that in the X1. There's really no need to have a more powerful engine for the X1. And let's try comfort. Most of the time, you're just gonna be driving in comfort. You know, you want to be fuel efficient, not very like you know, depending on your driving habit. I don't think most people drive around in sport mode all day. You know, sport if they're feeling frisky, they want to have some fun, but most of the time you're gonna be in comfort. You can see it's definitely delayed a lot more with comfort. Like it did a lot of downshifting there, not much acceleration. Let's test out the navigation. So let's search. And it says searching actually. Gotta get used to that no iDrive controller. Recent destinations, there's nothing. Okay, so we have to search. Search. You know, it's funny, you can type in, and on older BMW systems, it would actually block you from typing while you're driving.
In 900 meters, take exit 7B to the right toward Don Mills Road.
Yes, ma'am.
And then turn right.
Yes, ma'am. Now, safety systems, we got pre-collision, we got blind spot monitoring, we got lane keep assist, we got steering intervention. If you go into the main menu, and you go into your apps. One thing I love about the iDrive 8 is the apps, kind of like your cell phone. You can go into here real quick, and let's see, where is it? We want driving settings,
Exit 7B to the right
driving assistance, safety and warnings.
Right.
Let's get off the highway here.
Turn right at the stop sign onto Don Mills Road.
I mean, the brakes are going to stop you. You need to stop. No question about that. BMW makes good brakes, whether there's the normal brakes or M Sport brakes. But yeah, so you have forward collision mitigation is on early, lane departure warning, steering intervention to pull you back in, blind spot monitoring with steering intervention, warning when turning, exit warning, fatigue warning, speed warning. You can even set like, hey, if I go above 135, give me a chime, give me a warning. Don't let me go above that. You can ask your car to help you out. Keep you from getting those speeding tickets. Take a corner, merging back up to the speed. Like, you know, say you pulled out ahead of somebody, you got the power to like get up to the speed limit quickly. In those situations where there's not many gaps to get in on a road and you need to get in there, well, get in there and accelerate and you're up to the speed limit. You're not holding anybody up. Drive off support. Auto start stop. Iconic sounds. So iconic sounds, I guess, when you're in sport mode, it's pumping in. So let's do sport. Okay, so you hear that sound. Let's go back. Let's take it off. I don't know, it's not too different. That's interesting. We'll have to play around with that. What is drive off support? Makes driving easier in snow, mud. Okay. Parking brake. Automatically parking brake when engine's turned off. So that's cool. I mean, that should be always on. I always encourage people when they're older cars, before you shut the car off, pull your parking brake, then put it in park, and then turn off your car. Now, parking brake will automatically activate. You do also have auto hold with this. So let the foot off the brake and it's going to hold you there. You always know when that symbol pops up there. Automatic wipers. Check out our glove box compartment. Oh yeah, the ambient lighting is one of my favorite things on this car too. So back into here, and what too is you can also go like, okay, let's only see BMW ones, and let's press and hold and pull up, and you can adjust that. You can customize that menu. Ambient lighting. Right now we're in sport mode, so the comforts are going to be sport colors. That's why. But if you go back, we go into comfort, and then we go back. You can change the colors. 15 different colors. It's going to go here, there, here, lots of different spots. Live vehicle as well. It's adaptive. So if we go into sport mode, and we go back, look at that. We got torque, horsepower, and PSI. So let's do an acceleration pull here from green light up the speed limit. smooth. It's a smooth takeoff. Didn't really, like, traction control was good, a little bit of a delay, but it was smooth the whole way. That was nice.
In 800 meters, turn left.
Now, if you're like me and you don't like her talking, just click that button right there. No more talk. But I do love how it's in the infotainment system. Go back. Oh, yellow light. Brakes are good. We're stopping. There's actually a couple other modes too. There's actually expressive. This is new. I've never seen this one. Digital art. What? Okay, that is cool. It just, I mean, the map went away, but I've got this. I've got like a pink gauge cluster and everything like that. That is cool. Can I still adjust the... So it made it like that. So I had no choice. Like, I can't adjust the content. That is cool. That is really cool. I'm very impressed with that. Let's go back to my modes. This is all purple and everything. Got green light. And then there's expressive. I don't know what expressive means. Got vibrant lighting events, visual effects. Okay, so went back. Map comes back. I wonder if on that other mode, map will come back too. Main menu is just like, the main menu has disappeared. So normally there's home. I guess that's the expressive menu. Let's go back. That digital art one was cool. So what, I think this one changes because I've never seen this one before. So maybe this one changes after a little while. That's cool. I mean, if you don't have nav or anything like that, I mean, that definitely looks better than the normal menu. But we didn't get map back on this one. Or maybe it just disappeared. Okay, we can get the map back. That's just part of it, is it gives you that screen. That's cool. The gauge cluster is like blue and purple. I did not know that was possible. That is amazing. Now you do still have a couple physical buttons left, like your front defrost and your rear defrost are still physical buttons here. And like your volume and your next song and your hazards button are all still physical buttons, all down here. Yeah, I'm pumped on this digital art mode. That is super cool. You do have cruise control. Click that button to turn it on. Toggle up the speed, toggle down the speed. It is not radar sensing. That is an optional package with BMW. It's a $2,000 option. You need to order the advanced driver's assistance package if you do want to have the radar sensing active stop and go cruise control. I think one thing that could get annoying with the touchscreen is the amount of fingerprints build up. You have dirty hands or anything like that, it's all built up. You can see right along the left side for those buttons, the fingerprints are really adding up. All right, I hope you guys have enjoyed this POV drive of the 2023 X1. Let me know what I can do in the comments of what I can improve for my videos, how I can make it better for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, if you're in the Toronto marketplace, come visit Parkview BMW. My email's down below, so send me an email and I'll be happy to help you guys out on the sales side. All right, thank you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next POV video.